Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer Ahmadu-Oyegoke Amado. Can the Bible really be trusted? In this video, we are going to be analyzing the numbers of Bible manuscripts and then just opposing it alongside the numbers of other manuscripts from notable men of old. Approximately 30,000 Bible manuscripts, including the Old and the New Testament. And none of the manuscripts from these notable men of antiquity equals to the number of the Bible manuscript. There are many manuscripts from various men of antiquity. However, for the purpose of this video, we'll basically be looking at 4 people: Caesar, Plato, Tacitus, and Homer. Caesar is a prominent Roman general and statesman whose action profoundly impacted the Roman history. Plato is also a prominent Greek figure whose work and ideologies has constantly shaped the Western philosophy. Publius Cornelius Tacitus was a Roman historian and senator who is known for his detailed account of the Roman history. And Homer is one of the most celebrated figures in ancient Greek life. Now, the earliest manuscript of Caesar is dated 900 AD, and the earliest manuscript of Plato is dated 900 AD also, and the earliest manuscript of Tacitus is dated 1100 AD. Meanwhile, the earliest manuscript of the Old Testament is dated 100 BC, and the earliest manuscript of the New Testament is dated 125 AD. If we compare the time span of this manuscript, we'll discover that it is within 500 to 1200 years apart. However, if we compare the time span of the Old Testament and the New Testament, we'll find out that the Old Testament is within 100 to 400 years apart, and that of the New Testament is within 25 to 50 years apart. Testament. The time span of the earliest manuscript is approximately 60 years after the ascension of Jesus, as against these other manuscripts from these notable men of antiquity. Let's compare the manuscript of these men from antiquity and that of the Bible. For Caesar, 100 copies has been discovered up until now. For Plato, 250 copies have been discovered up until now. For Tacitus, approximately 400 to 500 copies have been discovered up until now. And for Homer, approximately 1,500 copies have been discovered up until now. But for the Old Testament, approximately 17,000 copies of the manuscript have been discovered. And for the New Testament, 5,800 copies have been discovered. Now, let's just oppose the figures and come to a conclusion. Comparing the manuscript of these venerated ancient men and that of the Bible, it is obvious that the manuscript of the Bible supersedes that of these men from antiquity. But yet, these men are venerated. Yet, these men are actually quoted and respected up until this day. How much more the Bible, which has approximately 30,000 copies of its manuscript with us up until this day? Which of the writings do you think can be trusted most? The Bible, which have approximately 30,000 copies of its manuscript, written in different languages, in Hebrew, in Greek, in Latin, and many other languages, or the other manuscript, which has less than half of the number the Bible have? I leave you to that question until we meet in a subsequent video. Thank you. Bye.